Hello guys, welcome back to a new video in JavaScript series, and in this video we're going to learn about some basic operations and methods of array. But before that, if you have not subscribed till now, please make sure you subscribe, friends. Okay, and also in the last video we have learned about introduction to arrays and how to create the arrays and all that things. If you have missed that video, please go and watch that, because it's important to watch that video first before coming to this video. Okay, and then you can come back to this video and watch this. Okay, now let's get into the topic. So today we have these many things to do. So these are some operations that we can perform on array. So let's do them one by one. First, let's create an array. So I'll write something called friends, and here let's write some friends names. So I'll write Mary and not Jane, sorry. Okay, and after that we'll write let's take John. So I think these are enough. Okay, so this is not simple array with some 3 elements. Okay, let's print that. Okay, now I'll open with this index.html. I'll inspect this. So let me zoom this, friends. Okay, so now you can see we got array with 3 elements. Okay, let's refresh this. Yeah, array with 3 elements. So our first operation is we have to add elements at the end, friends. Okay, so for that we have one method. Okay, so I will write here something like add end. Okay, so here we have one method, that is I will write friends dot posh push, and inside this let's take a variable name, that is let's take a value, that is Jasmine. Okay, and let's take one more value. Okay, Peter. Okay, Peter. Now let's again we'll output that array. Okay, I'll copy that and I'll paste that over here. So let's see now. So now you can see, friends, along with Mary, Jane and John, we have 2 more elements that are added dynamically. So that is Jasmine as well as Peter. Okay, now we understood how to add elements at the end. So next, remove elements at the end. Okay, next for that we have one method that is called pop. So again let's write friends, and then again let's remove that elements that we have given. So here we should not give any, we don't need to give any arguments here. It will directly remove element from the end. Okay, and again we'll copy that and we'll paste that. Okay, so you can see we got that Peter out from the array. Okay, so if you want to remove that Jasmine, then again you have to copy that and again you have to paste that 2 times. So you have to call that 2 times, then it will remove that name also. Okay, so friends, actually it also returns a value. So whatever the value that pop method is removing, it will return that value. So it is not used to, but in some cases you might use this. So let's take a variable called something like removed element, ELEMENT, removed element. Okay, it's too long. So you can here write, let's output, let's write that inside this console.log, and let's pass that variable. Okay, removed element. Now you can see we'll get output as Jasmine, because this is the element now removed, right? Second time. Okay, sorry, second time, that is what the element removed, right? So that's why we got as Jasmine output. Okay, now we have to add elements at the beginning. So add elements at beginning. Okay, I'll remove this, I'll write something like beginning, that's it. Okay, now for this we have to take again variable array name, and then here just write unshift. Okay, actually let me check if that is correct or not. Adding elements at the beginning, unshift. Okay, and inside that let's again take the same variable names, Jasmine as well as Peter. Okay, again we have to show that as output. So here I'll do this, and here I will write some dashes. Okay, just for our clarity. Okay, now let's go to, so you can see, friends, same names Jasmine and Peter again added at the beginning. Okay, now you understood how to add the names at the beginning. So I hope you are guessing right now. Remove at the beginning. Okay, for this we have friends.shift, and then inside that nothing to pass, and again we have to console this. So I'll copy that and I'll paste that over here. Now let's see what we'll get. So you can see Jasmine is removed, friends. Okay, so these are some very important operations that are used to add elements and remove elements at the beginning and at the end. So we use rarely these two methods, unshift and shift, but we have to remember these two methods, pop and push. Okay, we'll use that often in programming day-to-day life. Okay, now we are completed with these 4 tasks. So we have one more task, that is concatenation. So that is nothing but concatenating 2 arrays. So let's do that. For that, let's take separate arrays so that you'll understand clearly. Let's write it as array 1, and here I'll take 3 elements. First one is 1, and then 2, and then 3. Okay, and after that I'll take one more array and I'll write it as array 2, and here I'll pass values as 4 and then 5 and then 6. Okay, now how to concatenate 2 arrays? So the syntax for that is, first you have to take a separate variable. Let's take full array equal to array 1 first array, then concat, and then open parenthesis, and inside that pass second array. Okay, now console dot, actually let's first let's see these values. Okay, so that we'll have some clarity. Array 1, and actually let's do them side by side, no problem. And let's copy that and I'll paste that over here, and here let's write full array. Okay, now let's see the magic. Yeah, you can see, friends, at first we have 2 arrays, I mean we have printed them at side by side, no, so that's why we have got like this 3 and 3, and in the second time we have concatenated them, so we got 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 2 array elements changed into one array, so they have combined into one array, so that is concatenation. Okay, this is the way we use concatenation operation in the arrays. Okay, next we have one more thing called finding index of an element. So in the last video we have seen that using that index we are finding that element. So here using the element we will find that index. Okay, so let's do that now. First let me explain what we have did in the last video. So we have done something like this variable, I mean friends, and in that we have actually we have taken completely console.log, and here we passed that array name, and here we have passed index. Okay, so now we'll see what we'll get. So you can see the second element is Jane, because you can see now we have this last array that is left for us after performing all the operations. We have Peter, Mary and Jane. Here index start from 0, Peter, Mary 1 and Jane 2, right? So that's why we got output as Jane. So this is the way we are finding the elements using the index. Now here find index using element, element, element. Okay, so for that we need to write console.log. Okay, and inside that let's take array name friends, friends, and here we have a method called index of. Okay, index of, and here we need to pass the element which you want to find the index. So let's do something JNE, again I am passing the same value. So here I should get output as 2, because already we have seen that friends of index of 2 is nothing but output as Jane, right? So let's see now. So you can see we got output as 2. Okay, because the second element is, I mean Jane is, index is 2, right? Okay, now let's do something. Let's change this into, actually I'll copy this entire thing. Okay, I'll paste that over here, and I'll do something like I'll remove that, so there is no ja in that. Now let's see what we'll get. You can see, friends, we got -1. So it means, just remember that when we are finding the index of an element using that element name, if that is not present in the array, then it will give output as -1. Okay, and in case of finding that this element, I mean index, element using index, will get undefined. Okay, I'll copy that, I'll paste that over here. Okay, here I will type something like 9th. Since there is no element, there is none, 9 index is not there, right? We have only 4 elements, no? So let's see. See, we have got output as undefined. So this is the difference between this index of as well as finding element using the index. Okay, now I hope you understand difference between them. So now let's go above, and here we have done with concatenation, and we are done with finding index of an element, and next we have array dot isArray. So this entire thing is a method. So using this we can able to find that if you pass any value to that, it will check, it will say if that passed value is array or not. Okay, so let's do that quickly. So I'll write console.log, okay, and here I will write array dot isArray, and inside that I'll pass our array name, so that is friends. Okay, let's see what we'll get as output. So you can see we got output as true. Now I'll do something. I'll take a separate variable. So let's say variable list equal to 3. Now this is not array. We know that this is a variable and we have passed a value to that. So let's pass that list here. Okay, list list. Now let's see what we'll get. You can see we got output as false. So if you pass array inside this, then it will give boolean true. If you pass something other than anything other than array, anything, it may be object or function, it will give false. Okay, so that is about this method. So by this we are done with all basic methods and operations in array. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.